Good morning, Year 4. Welcome to week 2 of your persuasive writing. What I'm going to do today is show you how to plan your persuasive writing so you've got your ideas ready and organised for the rest of the week. When I do a plan, I like to box up my ideas, and each of these boxes will tell me what I'm going to write in each paragraph. And obviously, when we write a new paragraph, we are helping to organise our ideas. So we'll do the thinking and creativity today, and then we'll just need to focus on our writing tomorrow rather than be thinking of new ideas. What I suggest you do is have a good look at the picture that you drew last Friday, and that will prompt your memory to make you think about the planet that you drew and what it's like there. Because we're trying to persuade someone to go there, we want to convince them that this is a great, fantastic place to go. They will want to go there by the time you've finished your writing this week. So let's think about the ideas for each paragraph and also which persuasive techniques we're going to be using. I'm going to start by planning my introduction. So once I've looked again at my picture, I need to think about a name for my planet and some basic ideas about what it's like there, perhaps who lives there, and a couple of words about what it's like. Now, my planet is called Caprica, so I'm going to write that in the first box. And it will be important I say that in my first paragraph. I've remembered to use a capital C because names of planets begin with capital letters. I think I need to say where the planet is. If I want people to go there, people will need some idea of where it is before they go. So I'm going to say that it's tucked between two of the planets in our solar system. So located between Mars and Jupiter. And again, I've remembered those capital letters for names of planets. What else might people want to know? What very basic information might people want to know before they go somewhere? I think they would like to know who lives there. So who are the inhabitants? Inhabited by Capricorns. Okay, that's what we call the people who live on Caprica. And let's say a little bit about what they're like. So they're human-like. Don't want to scare people off. We want people to want to visit the place. They're friendly and welcoming. Okay. Now, I said I would also jot down the persuasive techniques that I was going to use in each paragraph. If I want people to start thinking, yeah, I would like to go and visit that place, I want to get them to think about perhaps answering a question. So if I use a rhetorical question in my opening paragraph, that's one of the persuasive techniques you looked at last week. And I think I'm going to use something called an if, and then sentence. And I'll use that in my writing tomorrow. I'll show you how to use it, but it's a really good way to get somebody interested in what you're writing and what you're trying to persuade them to do. So I'll jot that in, if, and then. So I might say, if you're looking for an exciting new experience, if you like to do things before anybody else, if you enjoy travel, then you need to visit Caprica. So that's an example of an if, and then sentence. And I'll show you in my writing tomorrow how to do that. Right, moving on to the next paragraph. I could start paragraph 2 with the word firstly, because I'm going to give my first set of reasons for why people should go there. Now, I want to organise my ideas around a theme in each paragraph. So I've decided in this paragraph, I'm going to be writing about the natural environment. So what it's like on my planet. So I look back at my picture and I'll think about the climate. So I want to say what the weather is like there. Now, personally, I'd like to visit somewhere that's warm and sunny. Because that means you can get outside and you can take part in lots of different activities. Now, I might be a little bit worried about being on another planet, that it might be difficult to breathe or I'd have to wear breathing apparatus. So I think I'll also include in that paragraph that a lot of the planet is under protective domes. protective dome so you can breathe. What else? Well, I think if I want to persuade people to go there, I want to use words like natural beauty, never seen before. So there'll be new experiences there for people, and people enjoy new experiences. So never seen before, unusual plants and rock formations. I might mention lakes and oceans. Right, so that might persuade adults to go there. So this paragraph here is all about the natural state of the planet. So the rocks, the plants, volcanoes, the climate. So adults might appreciate that. So I think in my next paragraph, I want to think about persuading families or children to go, or parents with children. So in my next set of reasons why somebody should go, I'm going to talk about things that have been specifically built there that people might enjoy. So I think we'll have a theme park. You could take a cable car up the volcano, which blows bubbles, not lava, so it's safe. Perhaps those bubbles could have magical qualities, or they might smell amazing. I'll think about that before I actually get to my writing, so I need to put that in tomorrow, but it's jotting down my key ideas now. Cable car up the volcano, bubbles, amazing. What's a better word than smell? Aroma, amazing aroma. Oh, that sounds good together, doesn't it? Okay, so cable car, theme park. Like I said, there are fascinating places to visit. Maybe the seas and oceans, you're able to float in them really easily. So swimming is safe. As you float on the water easily. Perhaps you could go water skiing. There we go. Right, now, what I didn't do in these two paragraphs, I haven't put in which persuasive devices I'm going to use. So I think here, I'm going to use opinion and fact, and some emotive language. Now the boxes are starting to get quite full, so I'm just going to do some bullet points next to these ones, so they stand out. I don't want to jumble my ideas together too much. In this paragraph, I'm going to put in some statistics. And I've done a percentage sign because statistics are where you say 100% of people who visited said they had a fantastic time and would recommend it to anybody else. So you're going to use some data or statistics in there to support what you're saying, to try and convince somebody to go. Okay, final paragraph now, moving on. I think I want to say something about the people who live there and how welcoming they are. So I think I'll say that it's family friendly. The inhabitants speak a range of Earth languages. Oh, I know. How about a word like luxury? That's always very tempting, isn't it? So luxury accommodation, luxury hotels. Okay, so I think I've got 3 paragraphs there with some really good reasons to go and visit this place. And then in my conclusion, I summarise what I've already said. So I'm not going to repeat the same words and language, but I'm going to reinforce and say some more positive things about the place. So I might use words like amazing, opportunity. You could be a pioneer, so the first people to do something. It could be a pioneering visit. And so I'm going to put some emotive language in here. That's going to be one of the techniques I use. Again. And the rule of 3. So those are going to be the persuasive techniques I use in my conclusion. I'm really going to make people start to feel, yeah, I want to go there. I want to be one of the first people to visit this place. So I've now got my plan and I'm ready for tomorrow's lesson when I'm going to be writing my introduction. So to help you, keep it simple, box up your ideas, jot them down. You don't need to write in full sentences. Also include some of the techniques that you're going to use to persuade people, because then you're not having to think of those ideas while you're writing tomorrow, and you can focus on your sentence structure, your punctuation, and getting all of these details right. Good luck with your plan. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.